Hey, I'm John Kramer, this is SNL Reviewed, and Christoph Waltz hosted a show tonight which might quite possibly get the whole cast of SNL sent to hell. SNL Reviewed. There was a lot of good stuff on the show tonight, and I've posted links to all the best sketches down in the description portion of this video, but you won't see Christoph Waltz's opening monologue among them because all the German jokes just didn't do it for me, except maybe Casual Hitler. Now, the cold opener, on the other hand, made the bar by milking the Carnival Cruise Ship Mishap for everything it was worth. But the sketches people are going to be talking about on Monday morning are the ones which poked fun at the Pope and Jesus. And these you have got to see as they answer the questions: how is the Pope going to handle his finances in retirement? And how would Quentin Tarantino tell the story of Christ rising from the dead? Well, watch Papal Securities and then Djesus Uncrossed for your own ticket to hell. The Weekend Update was solid as usual, poking fun at first Stephen A. Smith and then the Russian meteor, but Taran Killam scored the biggest laugh of the segment with his parody of Senator Marco Rubio's response to President Obama's State of the Union speech this past Tuesday, although most people would never have gotten the joke if Seth Meyers hadn't spent a lot of time explaining who Marco Rubio is and how he became a laughingstock and gave Poland Springs $1 million worth of free advertising. Check out the links below for it. Now, I normally cringe when SNL brings out a game show bit, but who have you become managed to win me over by not repeating the same joke over and over again? This one actually went somewhere funny, but I'm not quite as sure about this new character they introduced tonight, Tippy. Nassim Pedrad has a handle on the character, and I do think this is a good character, but they just don't seem to know quite what to do with her, which is also how I feel about the return of Fred Armisen in drag playing Regine, although I am sure that the 14-year-olds out in the audience loved all the crotch shots he threw them. I was glad to see Fox and Friends show up near the end of the night, but I quickly realized why it wasn't in its usual cold opener slot. It was funny, but it left me kind of feeling like I was watching a rerun, which is sort of where I was with most of the show. Christoph Waltz was a great utility player. He did a fine job, but I doubt if we'll see him returning to host the show again. But Kevin Hart will be hosting the show 2 weeks from tonight on March 2nd, so until then, be sure to check out the links below, hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you back here next time, unless everyone from SNL is burning in hell. Oh, and one last thing. Don Pardo did not record the opening tonight. Another announcer jumped in to introduce Christoph Waltz, so I hope the 94-year-old voice of Saturday Night Live is doing well because it's just not the same show without him.